I've never been in that position, but I've talked to a lot of them, and there's not a lot of protection, and it's kind of every man for himself.
It'll be Raider ball to start this second half, and this is Devin Tompkins showing off his speed.
Thanks, Lisa. Joe.
All right, Lisa, thank you, and thanks to D'Amico. Aiden O'Connell takes over at quarterback for Mendoza, able to complete. They love this man, and they should.
And they still do. For all that he's done since he took over and the success that they've been able to have, even though they've come up a little short. The way that it did, it was tough on everybody.
Laube. They're a pick by many to make it to Super Bowl 61. Time will tell. O'Connell pass
better offensively. We certainly know they can be better.
O'Connell's going to air it out. He's got Benson and can't connect. A line drive kick. Saunders flag flies. Saunders got a little bit of room, and now that nonetheless. Got a nice hand from this crowd here in Houston, and now with Brett Rippon in at quarterback, he hands off to Owen Wright. In their first preseason game, they put out a call, and here's Rippon. Good throw, and the pass is caught. First possession, second half for the Texans, and crashing down and making that play. That by McCollum. He'd like to add a few more. On second and 9. Throws too high to the sideline.
Fired Chip Kelly in the middle of the season. Pete Carroll's let go at the end of the year, and another rebuild here this year, but it feels a little more promising than it did last year.
Pass
this, and he's just going purely on instinct and feel from his experience having played for all these teams.
From Kai Kroger. Line drive, well hit, but a little room in front of Tompkins, who looks for a block, gets a block, and a flag flies because the rookie running back. That is the 4th special teams penalty against the Raiders, and it's right there, which gave Tom and Bob back in 2018. O'Connell, second series. Laube, it's off his left hand. Laube in the backfield. And he gets it. Trying to find some daylight. Nice run on a build here with the Texans. They added Reed Blankenship. Otherwise, everybody's back. Here is a completion. See what.
And hard to imagine this defense can get better, but they just might. Of course, it all starts with those edge rushers that they have and getting after the quarterback.
Not a good punt here by Cole. Line drive. A chance for a return by Jackson and Jaquan.
Was telling us that 10 of your 11 starters on defense, for 10 of 11 of them, this is their 3rd year in the defense. Just how does that show up on the field?
So actually we have the same agent, Nicole, and she paired us up. So this is my 2nd year working out with him, and it's been great. I've learned so much from Miles, just his work ethic, how he take care of his body, what he eats, what he's doing on his off time to make sure that he's ready for this. Good words about him.
You were still in middle school when Jadeveon Clowney was first here in Houston, but what is it like having him in the locker room?
An extension. He's extension eligible, obviously, but that has not come yet. We'll talk about that. Here's a near pick, and it was recovered by Gary Smith. Here's the play by Johnson.
Yeah, Patrick Johnson came around the edge. Job of really stripping the ball. You see as he gets that lean coming off the edge. Able to.
Reception. Aiden O'Connell. Quick throw. He has got Tompkins on the end.
He brings the same attitude that we've seen for the last several years now from this entire defense of the Houston Texans.
They're down in 5. O'Connell. Ball's in the air. See the pass interference.
Take a look at it here as O'Connell, he works through his progression, comes back, tug on at the top. And he gets called with the penalty.
And hustle. Caden McDonald, their 2nd round pick, found that out during camp.
Nico Ryan's demands and Matt Burke, their defensive coordinator, and really now these veteran players on the defensive side of the ball. And it's a hard lineup to crack, that's for sure.
Laube over the right. 3rd down and 6. O'Connell. Laube. Nice move. First.
Nice design as you see Laube come here. The linebacker's going to come over the top. and he thinks he's going to run to the flat. Laube then puts his foot in the ground, runs an angle route from the backfield, and it opens things up nicely to pick that up.
Trying to get his team into the end zone in a 17-point game. Laube, touchdown. Doing it.
They're all going to be doing it. Pretty good job by him. He's had a few nice runs, done some good things.
Matsuzawa, high snap, extra point is good. Has got a real shot to be the starting center, which is quite an accomplishment for a rookie player who's never played the position coming out of college.
First baseman on our high school softball team that won a state championship.
It's a great.
What I saw of him, and he played exceptionally well, even beyond that.
Second down and 2.
He needs one of those T-shirts that Mrs. Rutledge was wearing.
Third down and 2. Big hit from behind, and the ball is out.
Well, James Neal here, he's expecting the ball out. You see, he's trying to cut there at left tackle. It's supposed to be a quick throw, and that's really on the quarterback. I mean, you got to understand that the design of the play is that you're not going to be holding it very long, and when you start the type of things that happen.
And it was Neal who got on the fumble, a loss of 11, so the punt. Flag again. There's been a flag on just about every of 7 yards. Here's the hit. Of the trade that happened between the Raiders and the Ravens in the offseason. And
the times that drew the ire of Cousins, and those two got into it. they had to. In fact, Clint Kubiak.
He's out there fighting on the field and making a name for himself. It actually earned Kirk Cousins even more respect from this Raiders D.
Signed pretty closely after one another to come play for the Raiders this offseason.
Third down and 10. This one for Dorsett in
receivers as well as depth on that roster.
Good punt by Cole. Huzzy, Elijah Huzzy on the ridge. Been one of our favorites over the years, getting a chance to coach that team, Cam Ward and all.
Daniel Jones, and they decide to bring everybody back. I think they're going to be right there in contention again as well.
I would agree with that. Here's Owen Wright.